If you're like me, then that means that not only do you love reptiles and just think they're just the best, but you probably got that initial spark, interest, and love from the same place, and that is dinosaurs. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Now, someone asked if I can make a video talking about like what dinosaurs are they reptiles, how are they related, what's going on with that. Now, if I didn't make it fully, clear in the last video that I did about taxonomy and all that other stuff, is that it can be a very complicated, ever-changing, and sometimes controversial topic. And that's with animals that are extant or living. So instead of dealing with that, with the case of dinosaurs or any other prehistoric animal, we're dealing with animals that sometimes the only thing that scientists have to work with are a partial tooth and a rib bone, and they're not even bone anymore. So it can be a very daunting task, and definitely one that can be very difficult, could come to really any sort of consensus. And that's definitely been the case of really everything to do with dinosaurs. Dinosauria, right? Terrible lizard. Found for centuries, different bones and stuff all over the world, but first really described by Richard Owen back in the 1800s in England. Dinosauria, it's that big genre of animals referring to essentially their teeth and their claws. This was mainly due to the fact that some of the first dinosaurs that were described were Megalosaurus, teeth, and then Iguanodon, which, if you know about dinosaurs, Iguanodon, its type of hadrosaur, has the big spiky thing on its thumb, although at the time they put it on its nose like some sort of giant crocodile unicorn, or rhinoceros, but whatever may have you. Now, as I said, that it is a constantly ever-changing thing, and we're always hearing new things about that. Either are they all reptiles? Are they something different? Are modern reptiles dinosaurs? Are crocodiles dinosaurs? Are plesiosaurs and pteranodons dinosaurs? Or better yet, are these guys dinosaurs? Honestly, the answer is kind of a little bit yes to everything. By the way, this is the doctor, Amy, and Rory. So, going back to the whole taxonomy thing, essentially what it is dinosaurs are a huge genre of reptiles, and they are in fact reptiles, that spans a bunch of different kinds. Every single modern day reptile and dinosaur and ancient reptile, because like plesiosaurs, pteranodons, and ichthyosaurs were reptiles but not part of Dinosauria, all share common ancestors way, way, way back when. And as time went on, evolution branches started to go out, and things became other different animals and reptiles and dinosaurs. So in the case of Dinosauria, which branched away from the crocodilians, which branched away from the tortoises, and branched away from all the squamatids, which are the lizards and the snakes, it essentially, in the most cases, can be defined as avian and non-avian. The non-avian dinosaurs were those that supposedly, or at the time, kind of were described as having a lizard hip. Those are the sauropods. Those are the triceratops, the ceratopians, the ankylosaurs. Those were the non-avian dinosaurs. And the avian dinosaurs, for the most part, that is what we're talking about, the theropods. That is Ornithomimus, Tyrannosaurus, Velociraptor. And then, as we move further down the line, as they continue to, as time moves on, after, the late Triassic into Jurassic, when they became the dominant genre on the planet, and they move through the Cretaceous and into the modern era, that gets narrowed down with those branches of those different ancestors going down till we get to modern birds. Modern birds, when you look at the genre of Dinosauria and you trace through its back, are technically in the family of Dinosauria. So modern birds are, in fact, dinosaurs. They're the only living part of dinosaurs. So if that makes a whole lot of sense. Essentially, you have that common ancestor go back, and then it breaks down, and you hit the Dinosauria. The other dinosaur-like reptiles, crocodilians, further down the line, you hit squamatids off another one, tuataras, tortoises, and then in the Dinosauria, you have the avian and the non-avian, and then in the avian, forgive the dogs barking over there, you get down to the theropods, and then eventually to modern-day birds. So, in conclusion, are dinosaurs reptiles? Yes. Are birds dinosaurs? Also, yes, are birds reptiles? Well, if we're sticking with this line of thinking, and this is not the only concrete one out there, this is this is a general idea that is consensus by a lot of different consensus that is agreed upon by a good majority of scientists out there, but it's not the only one. It's just definitely the prevailing one for right now. That reptiles does include birds as well, and they have a lot of things in common with reptiles. So if you're ever arguing with someone out there and they say that birds are not reptiles, technically, no, they are reptiles, and they are dinosaurs as well. Now, for those of you who don't actually know a whole lot about me, before we moved out to the boonies and we started this full time, I actually worked at the Denver Museum of Nature and Science for almost 10 years. And while I was kept in the back away from people because I did have a very good opportunity to get to know and have a few discussions with quite a few paleontologists and paleontology interns and students and grad students and things like that. So I know a little bit about this subject. So it wasn't as difficult to go into as researching as much about this topic as others could be. So hopefully the person who I tried to find the comment to put it up there and give you a shout out for who this is. I don't know if you have your own YouTube or whatever else it is, but I could not find it, so I apologize. But hopefully this video answered your questions, and hopefully you all enjoyed a little bit about this subject. It's really cool, it's pretty interesting, and it's definitely just scratching the surface about this incredibly complicated topic. So again, hopefully you all enjoyed today's video. Hopefully you got something out of it. If there's anything else you'd like to hear me talk about or discuss, if I can make the video, I will certainly try to do so. Let me know down in the comments. You can email me, anything else like that. Reach out to me on social media, all that fun jazz. Again, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Please like and subscribe. Hit the bell notifications so you know I'm putting out content. I've been a little sporadic at the end of the year. It's not been the best of holiday seasons here for us here, but we're moving on and moving upward, hopefully. So if you want to see anything, please let me know. Please help me out with the liking and subscribing. Hope everyone had a great holiday season and onto a good new year. Thank you all so much. Hope you're having a great day, and we'll check you next time.